Okay, welcome back once again to Erin Online Academy. In today's video, we'll be concentrating on how to calculate percentage purity. But in case you are joining my channel for the first time, quickly, click the like button, share with your friends and your colleagues, and also don't forget to click the notification icon so that each time I drop academic videos like this, you will be the first to be notified. We'll be concentrating on calculating percentage purity. So by the end of this video, you would be able to perform calculation involving percentage purity. Now, it's very important for us to consider what a pure substance is. So how would you describe a pure, substance? A pure substance simply is a substance that has nothing else mixed with it. Okay, a substance that contains only one type of material is regarded as a pure substance. For example, if you look at the second picture that I have here, if this material in green, okay, is the base material, is the main material, then that means that these other material that are black will be regarded as impurity because they are not part of the main material. So purity is usually given as a percentage. So how does that work? For us to be able to calculate percentage purity, we can consider what this formula means. Percentage purity of a substance the percentage purity of a substance can simply be calculated by dividing the mass of pure substance by the total mass of the substance. The total mass of the substance, then you multiply it by 100. Don't forget, percentage purity is usually described as a percentage. Okay, so let's consider a very simple, illustration or example of how percentage purity comes into play. Looking at this particular question, during the purification of copper, a factory got 500 grams of pure copper from 1 kilogram of impure copper. The first question says, what mass of the percentage purity of copper before purification? What is or what was the percentage purity of copper before purification? And the second one says, how much pure copper would 10 kilogram of impure copper give? So the first thing you will need to do is to do an analysis of this question. You are given 500 grams of pure copper that was obtained from 1 kilogram of impure copper. So the total mass of the substance we have here is 1 kilogram. That is the impure copper, meaning the copper that contains impurity. So what was the percentage purity of copper before purification? Okay, so what we need to get now is percentage purity. So we'll look at first mass of pure substance, then we'll divide it by the total mass of the substance that we have here. So let's go ahead. Remember the formula for calculating percentage purity. Percentage purity of a substance will be equal to the mass of the pure substance, okay, mass of pure substance divided by the total mass, then we'll multiply it by 100. So If we go back to the question that we have, the mass of pure copper out of the whole mass was what? 500. 500. So the mass of pure substance here is 500. So we have 500 grams over total mass. Total mass given in the question was 1 kilogram. Okay, so of course you know that 1000 grams, okay, 1000 grams equals to 1 kilogram. That's your conversion terms. 1000 grams equals to 1 kilogram. So therefore the total mass is 1000 grams. So multiply by 100. So what do we get? That should be give us 0.5, okay, multiply by 100, and that gives us 50%. So that tells us that the percentage purity of the substance before purification was what? 50%. So that takes care of the first part of the question. Now, let's look at the second part of this question. It says, how much pure copper would 10 kilogram of impure copper give? So apparently, we now know that from this sample of copper, the percentage purity is 50%. So if you have the same sample of copper, you will always have the percentage purity to be 50%. And what does that mean? That means that half of it will be pure copper. So let's apply that to solve this second question. How much pure copper would 10 kilogram of impure copper give? So from the first calculation, percentage purity that we got, okay, was what? 50%. So that tells us that in any sample of impure copper, okay, the percentage purity, okay, will always be what? 50%. We are referring to that same sample of pure copper. So now we got 10 kg of impure copper. So what will be the mass of pure copper that we'll get from there? So all we need to do is to multiply this by the percentage purity, which is 50%. So the mass of pure copper, will simply be equals to what? 50% times 10. So we have 50%, which is 50 over 100 multiplied by 10 kilograms. So that gives us 0.5, okay, multiplied by 10, and that gives us what? 5 kilograms. So if you need to get your answer in grams, then your 5 kilograms will be equals to 5,000 grams. So this is a very quick introduction into understanding what percentage purity means. I will see you again in the second video of percentage purity. See you guys.